Let's jump right in, guys. Today we are unpacking a seriously fascinating astrological event pegged for August 14th, 2026. According to the source material we're breaking down, this particular Friday, or Jumma, is magnetically charged. Why? Because it's ruled by Venus, known in Islamic astrology as Sayyara Zuhra. We're going to dive deep into how this specific framework claims this planetary energy actually works, what it means for your daily life, and exactly how the text says you can harness it. If you're into seeing how the cosmos intersect with the everyday grind, you are absolutely in the right place. But look, before we get completely lost in the stars, let's ground this in reality for a second. Are you feeling a bit of financial tightness right now? Maybe dealing with some friction at home, or, just waking up feeling like you've lost that magnetic spark that usually gets you through closed doors. If you're nodding along to any of this, the texts we're looking at today suggest this August 14th alignment isn't just some abstract thing happening millions of miles away. It's actually presented as a very real, very powerful solution to those exact problems. So what's really cool here is how this framework completely redefines Venus. When they say Sayyara Zuhra, they aren't just talking about a glowing dot in the night sky. In this astrological system, Venus is literally the cosmic controller of your material and emotional world. It's cited as the ultimate source of luxury, financial glamour, snagging that new vehicle or property, and even marital harmony and personal attraction. The whole idea is that when Venus is highly active and aligned favorably, like it is today, it has the power to basically wash away poverty and conflict, swapping them out for comfort and wealth. So the big takeaway? This energy is totally ripe for the taking right now. Okay, so how do we actually use this? The source data flags this specific Venus alignment as exceptionally strong, which means there's a checklist of highly auspicious activities for the day. Basically, it's the perfect time to upgrade your physical life. Buying new clothes, pulling the trigger on a vehicle, or honestly, even just taking a few minutes to decorate your living room, all of this is said to actively channel that positive energy. Got some lingering drama with a partner? Today is flagged as the absolute best day to sit down and hash it out because the energy is heavily leaning towards relationship harmony. And financially, the text calls it an optimal window for investments. It's kind of like you're swimming downstream with a cosmic current today, so why not take advantage of it? To really maximize this Venus energy, the guide essentially tells you to become a physical magnet. The aesthetics matter a lot here. We're talking milky white, soft pink, and sparkling silver. Try wearing these colors or just putting them in your workspace. But wait, it goes way beyond just your outfit. The most fascinating part of this framework is the remedy for success through charity, known as hajjia. To supercharge your luck and draw in that luxury, the text strongly encourages gifting white sweets, milk, or a beautiful fragrance, specifically itra, to those in need. It's a pretty beautiful concept, actually. You put the energy of sweetness and beauty out into the world, and it bounces right back to you multiplied. All right, I know what you're wondering. How does this affect me specifically? Well, let's jump into a rapid-fire analysis of the 12 zodiac signs, the Bara Sitaron Haal. While the overarching Venus vibe is universally positive today, it hits differently depending on your personal planetary setup. We're going to breeze through all 12 signs so you can pinpoint exactly where your focus should be right now according to the text. Let's kick things off with the first three. If you're an Aries, or Mesh, the texts are pointing to a deeply personal focus. You can expect a surge in relationship strength, and, hey, it's a prime window for luxury purchases. Now, if you are a Taurus, or Vrish, congratulations, you're basically hitting the cosmic jackpot today, because Venus is actually your ruling planet. The data points to a massive boost in personal glamour and some serious financial gains. And for Gemini, or Mithun, keep your eyes peeled for financial bumps coming from, well, slightly unconventional places. Think unexpected wealth tied to foreign connections, or maybe even creative media projects. Moving right along, this Venus energy absolutely lights up the social scene for Cancer, or Kark, which the text says will open up brand new pathways for income just through your friendships. If we shift over to Leo, or Simha, the focus becomes all about the hustle. We're talking major appreciation from higher-ups or bosses. Your professional status is lined up for serious growth today. But for Virgo, or Kanya, the source material suggests luxury will manifest a bit more internally. Expect to find deep mental peace, maybe through a long trip or by diving into religious and spiritual activities. Okay, Libra, or Atula, listen up. Just like Taurus, Venus is your ruler too. That means your personal luck and charm are at an absolute peak today. The texts say happiness is pretty much going to flow in from all directions. For Scorpio or Vrishik, the charts are indicating some sudden perks from joint assets or hidden wealth, plus a massive spike in marital romance. Always a good thing. Then we've got Sagittarius, or Danu. For you guys, the energy pushes heavily into the public sphere. The source says you are primed for massive success and profit in any business partnerships or public dealings you tackle today. Wrapping up our zodiac sweep, Capricorn or Makar, you are projected to experience just a wonderful, smooth ease in your daily routine. And fascinatingly, the texts say any opponents or enemies are completely neutralized today. Love that for you. If you're an Aquarius or Cumb, especially working in art or media, get ready. The text promises a major creative breakthrough, not to mention a stellar phase in your love life. And finally, Pisces or Mean. The source material notes that Venus is actually exalted, meaning at its absolute most powerful in Pisces. That means you're getting the most potent effects of today's alignment, which the text claims will grant massive wealth, fame, and the fulfillment of your deepest desires. The whole shebang. Whew, okay. With the horoscopes covered, let's slow things down just a beat. We are shifting into what I'd call the climax of this explainer. Because look, understanding your horoscopes is cool, but the source material goes a step further. It provides a highly specific spiritual remedy, a khas rohani Amal, or special Friday Wazifa, that's designed to lock in and amplify all this wealth, attraction, and love. This isn't just about sitting back passively, this is an active practice to pull that Venus energy straight into your life. The practice itself is a highly structured 4-step process, meant to be done right after the Jumma or Asr prayers today. Step 1 builds the spiritual foundation. You recite the Durood Sharif 11 times. Step 2 is really the core of it all, where you recite specific divine names exactly 100 times. Step 3 closes out that recitation loop by repeating the Durood Sharif another 11 times. And then step 4, that brings it all back to the physical Venus energy. You take a bit of fragrance, specifically that itr we mentioned earlier, rub it on your hands, your face, and your clothes, and just pray for blessings. It's a really beautiful mix of spiritual focus and physical action. But let's zoom in on step 2 for a second, because that is the absolute heart of this practice. You are instructed to recite Ya Wadudu, Ya Ghaniyyu, Ya Jameelu. The source breaks this down profoundly. You're invoking the most loving to boost attraction and relationship harmony, the independent wealth giver to completely banish financial tightness, and the bestower of beauty to amp up your personal charm. By chanting these specific frequencies 100 times, the practice aims to directly tap into those core domains of Venus energy. So, the big takeaway from all this? Within this astrological framework, cosmic energy isn't just something that passively happens to you, it's an environment you can actively shape. The alignment of Jumma and Sayyara Zuhra is presented as this unique, fleeting window to basically rewrite your financial and relational reality. And to seal that energy, the source material encourages creating a circle of blessings. It literally suggests taking physical action to claim the energy, like typing Ya Wadudu in the comments. But before we wrap up today's explainer, I really want to leave you with this thought. If a simple shift in your focus, the colors you wear, and the words you speak today could literally rewrite the magnetic pole of your entire life, what is stopping you from trying it? Let that sit with you for a bit. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.